All right. New Jersey. He's a reporter on Channel 12 there. He was fired for saying that there is an anti-cop mentality. Now, listen to this report and tell me what you think. Should the man have been fired? There is a shooting of a cop. Is the cop killer's wife on this audio?
I didn't include it on this.
So the cop killer's wife...
But she wishes he would have killed more of them.
Yeah. So she is on television, and she's like, I wish my husband would have killed more cops. Okay? Mm-hmm. So that's what he's coming out of, and then he says this.
Now, it's worth noting that we were besieged, flooded with calls from police officers furious that we would give media coverage to the wife of a cop killer. It's understandable. We decided to air it because it's important to shine a light on this anti-cop mentality that has so contaminated America's inner cities. This same sick, perverse line of thinking is evident from Jersey City to Newark and Patterson to Trenton. It has made the police officer's job impossible, and it has got to stop. The underlying cause for all of this, of course, young black men growing up without fathers. Unfortunately, no one in the news media has the courage to touch that subject.
And now we know why.
Okay, so
he got fired.
He's saying that it is. There's an anti-cop perversion that is happening in our inner cities. I believe that to be true. There is an anti-cop. There's an anti-cop attitude that is starting to spread to all communities.
Yeah, it's not the only place in the inner cities, at least anymore.
But I mean, when you start 4, 5, 6 years ago saying, the cops acted stupidly. I don't have anything to do with it, but the cops acted stupidly. When you then have the Zimmerman case and the president going in and saying immediately the cops are bad, this guy's bad, and you can't, we got to send the Justice Department down there right away to make sure because we can't really trust those cops. You start to seed that ground. Now, it's also happening in white communities. There is an anti-cop feeling that is starting to spread in this country, period. Now, he goes on to say, he makes the sweeping statement of all of it is from, no, it's not.
The underlying problem, of course, is that young black men growing up without their fathers. Could that be one cause?
It could be one cause. I don't think it is. I mean, it's a pretty...
Certainly not the only.
It's not the only
And
cause.
Maybe if he would have couched it that way, he'd still have his job.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Well, it's funny because, the reason he's saying it as overtly as he is
because the backlash.
He's trying to point out, though, that no one will say it. That's why he's and the destruction of the family is obviously a cause of some of the problems that have happened, and that's in every community.
Bill Cosby is the one Bill Cosby is always in trouble whenever he says things like this, and he's right. But it is happening in all of our communities.
Yeah,
fathers and men are not being men anymore. Just because you can make a baby doesn't make you a dad. And we are just we're now turning into baby making machines, and we're not even baby making machines. We're turning into sperm machines. That's it.
Yeah, and you have to be a responsible parent. Like if a doctor tells you not to go to the border because you have a child under 2, you have to respect that advice.
I cannot believe.
And that's what the problem.
I can't believe
the problem with our society is so many people will ignore that advice.
Everybody else on the staff is going to volunteer their time. Everybody is going to volunteer their time on Saturday, but Stu, the guy who didn't go to Israel the first time, the second time, the third time. Anytime there's any work, anytime there's a wee bit of danger, it's like, I don't know, there might be a lightning strike today. I don't think I can go. Anytime.
It's my understanding that doctors have a better picture of what communicable diseases can do to infants than you.
I'm sorry, maybe you didn't know this. Glenn is a doctor.
Thank you, Pat.
Okay.
Thank you.
Glenn, should Stu go to the border?
Yes, he should.
That's what I thought.